We're serving tradition right here in my kitchen, from Fresno to the world. Welcome to Jules' Armenian Kitchen. So glad you're back with us today. I'm Julianne, but you can call me Jewel. And as you know, I'm on a quest to learn the secrets to great Armenian cooking from my friends in the community who know what's up. And I'm very excited today because I finally get to learn how to make Paklava from my dear friend Laura Folland. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So I want to know first and foremost, why is it that when I go out in the world, people say Baklava, but growing up I always heard it called Paklava. Can you fill me in?
You got it. Two big differences. Greek is baklava.
Oh.
We're Armenian.
Yes.
Paklava.
Okay.
The Greeks use honey.
Oh.
Whereas making paklava in Armenia, they do not.
Oh,
it's
okay.
more of a simple syrup.
Oh,
and that's what we're going to do today.
Oh.
I know.
Okay, so tell me about your recipe.
I, for years, watched my Auntie Carol cook in the kitchen. Actually, watched my grandmother, my mom. My aunt was big into making paklava.
This is for you, Auntie Carol.
Totally.
Yeah, we love you.
She's truly like an angel.
Yes.
There's never a dull moment with her. She's always there to help people, and she loves cooking.
All right, well, let's get
Yeah.
to it. How do we start this recipe?
Okay,
We
so
need the syrup,
it's a very
right?
simple. Yeah, you need to make the syrup.
Okay.
Now the syrup is so simple, and it's something you can make either the night before or a couple weeks before and keep it in your refrigerator.
Okay.
Because it has to be cold. So, and it's super simple to make. So first you're going to take a cup of sugar,
All right.
and then you're going to get a cup of water.
Okay.
It's best to bring your pan over here
Okay.
because you don't want to spill it.
Oh, you're good.
Right? I'm
spilling
just
things
always
in the
thinking
kitchen.
how to make it easy.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So we've got that. And then you're going to add to this a tablespoon of Caro
Okay.
syrup, light, a tablespoon.
I always keep that on hand because I make
You
pecan
know what?
pies.
And it, oh, you do.
Yeah,
That's
for my
wonderful.
hubby. Texan.
And it lasts forever.
I know. I love
Yeah,
it.
great.
So good.
Okay.
All right.
And then this is the little trick.
Yeah.
Some paklava is, and most it seems, is made with lemon juice.
Okay.
But I do vanilla.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now this is where I kind of veer from my Auntie Carol's recipe.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm
All
a
right.
vanilla girl.
Okay.
I'm just a vanilla girl.
Okay. All right.
So it kind of says a teaspoon. Like
Yeah.
that's what I've kind of created.
Yeah.
But usually I just pour it. So it's okay if it just falls in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
The more the better.
That's right.
All right.
And then you're going to set it to about medium.
All right.
And it's going to come to a boil.
Okay.
And then from there, you're going to simmer it for
Okay.
about 20 minutes.
All right.
So after it has simmered for 20 minutes,
Mhm.
you're going to turn it off and you're going to pour it into a bowl.
So you were saying that if you were to pour hot syrup over baklava, it would just get soggy or something. It wouldn't be crispy.
Right. One of the two has to be hot and one has to be cold or at
Okay.
room temperature.
Okay.
And you'll see later the sizzle.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
Okay.
Otherwise, the baklava dough will just be very soggy.
Okay. Which nobody
And
likes.
Nobody
Yeah,
likes
okay.
that. You want a
Very good.
nice little crunch.
Okay.
So then you're going to store this.
Is that too hot or is it okay?
No, you're good. You're going to put that into your fridge.
All right. Here, I'll take it. You want me to take
All
it? Okay. In it goes.
And it goes.
All right.
So like I said, you can do that 2 weeks before. You can make a whole bunch just to have on hand. It's kind of great.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
Mhm.
So next, you're going to prep the walnut. A lot of people vary them. You can do pistachio.
Ooh.
Right? It's really, my husband loved that one.
Mhm.
I use about, it varies, 8 to 10 ounces of nuts.
Okay.
So I measure that out. I buy chopped walnuts. It's just kind of a shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just put half of it out. Take my knife and just give it a chop. So you don't want to make them too big, and some people pulverize them too much that they're like dust.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't want that.
So I like how they're not too small. That's
No.
good.
I did actually show some girlfriends of mine how to make baklava one evening. Oh gosh, that was fun.
Did you guys have to, was there some wine involved?
Of course. Of course. but oh gosh, critiquing each other's was pretty fun. Like I said though, with this recipe, there's totally no wrong or right way.
Except for you have to cut it before it goes in the oven, right?
Yeah, oh gosh. Okay, that's the most important
People
step.
say that's the hardest step.
Right.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's probably not going to even look perfect
Oh,
today.
no.
I haven't. Yeah, that's one thing. But that's what's fun about this recipe,
Right.
and makes it totally accessible to anybody that wants to do it. There is no perfect way.
That's how we
And
like
if
it in Jules'
yeah,
Armenian kitchen.
now what I like to do is put it into a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
And what this allows me to do,
Oh, are you going to put your cinnamon in there?
I'm gonna
and
put the
coat it?
cinnamon.
Oh, very
That's
smart.
another
Very
thing
smart.
that with the vanilla compared to the lemon,
Uh-huh.
vanilla tends to go really nicely with the warmth of cinnamon, right?
Yeah, of course.
And so I just kind of played with it, and
Interesting.
I don't know, it's
It's
just yummy.
Does Auntie Carol know you use vanilla?
I told her, and she goes, "Oh, honey," she goes, "Now I'm gonna try that
Oh,
next
okay.
time." I think she knew a couple ladies back in the day
Who did it that way.
used vanilla.
Oh, that's so,
So
cute.
what
I love how
I
she
do-
was open-minded
oh,
about
yeah,
it. That's
totally.
So cute. About 2
For
teaspoons?
About 2 teaspoons.
They look like they're rounded.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
for
you're
sure.
generous.
Possibly 3, yeah.
Okay.
It just
good.
depends.
All right.
Let's see where that goes. And create the air in there.
Oh, you want
know,
to?
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're gonna go.
Okay.
Here, Jules, give it a try.
Okay. I'm like,
There you go. There you go. It's
Very
fun.
good. Yeah.
And this is fun to do with kids. Too,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
They
totally.
like the-
Oh, look how efficient that was.
Yeah.
Very
See
good.
that? Rather
Nice.
than putting in a bowl and mix
stir.
it. Forget it.
Okay.
So
very
now
good.
you've got your nuts ready to go.
Okay.
2 sticks of butter.
Okay. Salted
And
or unsalted?
salted.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
So
Good to
a
know.
lot of recipes say clarified and unsalted.
Uh-huh.
Clarified butter means you melt it and you're rendering the fat off the top.
Right.
We like the fat.
We like the fat.
We like the fat, we like the salt. It just adds a lot of flavor.
All
We're
right, let's
gonna
do it.
melt that.
All right. Oh, look, here's Gianna's cookbook.
Oh, there you go.
I
You
love
are
it so
obsessed
much.
with her. I love
so
it.
much.
I love it. She's darling.
Is it okay with this on?
Yes,
Is
that's
that
what you want to
okay?
do. I like to
Okay.
put a saran over it, otherwise it just kind of
Oh, interesting.
bubbles up.
Is that about right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks melted.
Okay.
You just eyeball it.
Okay, there you
Let's
go.
melt it.
All right.
So now this is the fun part.
Okay.
This is where you roll up your sleeves. Oh, we're gonna get the
Oh,
phyllo.
okay.
Yeah. And what you want to do with phyllo, you want to always keep it frozen, and you thaw it in the fridge overnight. Never use it from frozen.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
such a big moment for me.
Well,
And
this-
it's the first time I've ever seen anyone work with phyllo.
Really?
Ever. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it's
And
super
there's so
easy.
much to make. There's cheese butt egg. I can
Yes.
make super egg.
We make cheese butt egg, and now this one's a little tricky.
Okay.
Some of them come in 2 rolls. This one.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. See, and what's great about phyllo and this recipe, if it tears, don't stress.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
I washed my hands. So. Oh, how interesting! It's almost like it's like fabric or something.
Yeah.
It's super soft.
It's very fragile.
Oh yeah.
And never be afraid if it rips, because a lot of times the phyllo will rip. Half of this dough is going to go for the top.
Okay.
Half of it kind of goes on the bottom.
Okay.
So what I like to do,
All right.
you want to hold that
Sure.
for me right there?
Yeah.
I eyeball this pan.
Oh, interesting.
And I kind of just split it from there.
Oh, look at that.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think this will be good. Okay.
All right.
Split it up. Like that. You're going to move that. So what you're going to want to do is you get a pastry brush and your butter, and you're just going to mix it up. And you just pour a little on the bottom.
Wow. Okay.
And you're kind of going to butter your sides.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be afraid. Now, what you kind of want to be mindful of, though, is you have 1 cup of butter. So what you're going to want to do is kind of eyeball it. It doesn't have to be exact. Just like I said, this is very forgiving. But you want to save half for the bottom, half for the
Okay.
second top layer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So don't go too crazy at
Yeah.
first. Save a little bit. For
Right,
the
but you want it good and buttery.
top.
The bottom is
Important,
yeah,
right?
Bottom and top, yeah,
Really important.
for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
And you're gonna take about, it doesn't have to be exact, you just grab it. 4 pieces or so,
Okay.
5 even, and you put it down. Now, see how it kind of goes up and
Yeah.
it's not exact? that's okay.
Okay.
Leave it in there.
Okay.
If it were too small, you'd scooch part of it this way and part of it that way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just to cover the bottom.
Okay. All right.
Then you're going to pour a little more butter.
Yeah.
A little more. And just get every bit of it. And then what you do is you just keep repeating it. It's not that hard.
Well, yeah, it seems doable, and also like you're not worried about it. You're not stressing me out at all, Laura, which I appreciate.
No, I mean it shouldn't. Cooking should be totally fun, especially our old recipes.
Yeah.
You know, our parents. When you watched your parents and your grandparents cook, were they stressed?
No, my grandma was always so joyful.
Totally.
Yeah, she was happy. Yeah,
it wasn't a big deal, and they let us do a lot of it, knowing we wouldn't do a good job, right? Now this is how easy this is.
Okay.
So get it nice and buttered. And if you find you're using a little bit more and need more, don't be afraid to melt a little more. You know. You just take the nuts and sometimes there's variations. You can either do like halfway through that I could have put nuts and then gotten this far, put more nuts. But I like to just lay one layer.
Okay.
That's just kind of me.
That's how you
Sometimes
do it.
I'll do a little more, some in.
No,
but my Auntie Carol, she makes layers.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, that's where we kind of differ. So you just kind of press down on that.
Okay.
Then you're going to start the top. And now see how it doesn't fit?
Yes.
There's that.
Yeah.
So I cut it wrong. No stress. You just kind of scooch part of it this way.
I see.
Part of it that way.
It's really...
Yeah. And just don't be afraid of the butter.
Nice.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yeah, I do.
I was going to say, I feel like...
There you go.
Okay. Lay it down.
You got it.
And then
Scooch a little bit over. There you go.
How's
I'm
it?
going to press it into the pan.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. No worries. There you go.
Okay.
Just push it down. There you go. And then just scooch this in, so it's all kind of in. Make sure you hit those edges with the
Kind of
butter.
like making a bed. What do you do with this? Do you fold it or just leave it?
Yeah, just fold it over.
Little fold
it down.
Fold it down.
Uh-huh.
And I
More
bet
crunch.
that'll make a nice crusty edge. How am I doing?
Yeah, I don't think you're doing great.
A little more butter, perhaps?
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, you want to save some.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe spread some of this over to the left side there.
Okay.
There is no right and wrong way. When you put all that syrup on there,
it's all good. I mean, you know it's going to taste good regardless of how it looks.
Totally.
Okay, I was very finicky with that. But
that's perfect.
All right, last one.
And these pans are great too. They're quarter sheets, like a full sheet cake. They're easy to find at like Sam's Club. They sell them in packs of 10 or whatnot. These are great.
I should have asked you. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay, so it's a quarter sheet pan.
Quarter sheet pan.
You know, my dad's birthday's coming up. He's going to be 80.
I can't believe that. And he doesn't look it or act it. Oh,
and
wonderful.
He was so excited when I told him we were doing this.
Well, Auntie Carol.
He loves your Auntie Carol.
Yeah, they were best friends growing up. And Uncle Jojo, Auntie Carol's brother.
Yeah, no, this is like really special for my dad. I think he's pretty excited that we're, getting together to do this. Just,
I'm sure he is.
Kind of like bringing it all forward.
That's right. Full circle.
Yeah, full circle. That's exactly right.
That's what we have to teach our kids.
Yes.
You take the top half. We're not buttering the top yet.
Okay.
So this is the most important step, cutting it.
Oh, we cut it now.
So you cut it before you butter it, before you cook it.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
So this is what intimidates you.
Yeah,
Don't be intimidated. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the sheet in front of you like this, vertically.
Yeah.
And you're gonna cut just eyeballing it right down the middle. And this is what takes practice.
Oh, because you really have to kind of hold it down.
But it's not too bad. And like I said, it's forgiving. So you just go slow, like that. And a sharp knife is the thing. Okay. And this is where a towel comes in nice. What I like to do is after every cut, I wipe it. So now you have 2 equal parts here, 2 equal halves. You're gonna split those equal now.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Well done. Okay.
Sorta. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And it won't be perfect.
And are we going to make diamonds?
Yes. So you're going to turn it diagonally.
Okay.
You're going to start
interesting.
from a corner.
Okay.
These little ends are the funnest because you eat those. You don't serve those, right? So you've got that. Then you go to the other corner.
Yep.
And you kind of eyeball how big you want to make your piece.
Okay.
So there's a piece.
Okay.
white. And this takes practice. And if it doesn't turn out good, it still tastes good.
Then the final tip.
Then the final tip.
And then they're just parallel lines,
That's
basically.
it.
And now you can just follow that line. Is that right?
Do you see why you don't want to butter the top?
Yeah. Oh my God. Everything would be sliding all over the place.
It'd be a mess. So that's the key.
And you really just kind of taught this to yourself, or did you?
You know what? I played with it. No,
Did you
you know
watch
what? I was young when I would watch her.
Yeah.
So I didn't, I knew the layering part of it and the butter part of it. I didn't get in. I don't think she let us cut, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. But then in the you're saying just the last couple of years?
The last 3 years or so, I kind of just took I don't know. It's like how people get into knitting or whatever.
Yeah.
You just enjoy making it, and I enjoy giving gifts to people.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
So here we go. You're going right in that corner.
Oh, uh-huh.
See that? I landed there.
Okay, and now you're going to land here,
That's right.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, this took many tries to get this right. I had to almost do it and take a picture of it and kind of look at the picture.
And to see, okay, this is how I want it.
Yeah. See, it gets and that's okay. If one comes off, it's no big deal.
And then the last one.
The last guy.
Okay.
Like that. There. You have to cut it because there's no way to cut it after. So now, with your last butter, you're just gonna kind of dab it because you can't, move it around because these pieces are loose. So you're just kind of gonna go like this.
It's almost like glue. You're like gluing it down.
Totally.
Okay.
And then
Perfect.
you put it in your preheated oven.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Delish.
So we'll get this to 350.
Yeah.
We're gonna pop it in the oven.
Yeah.
And how long?
Depending on your oven, 40 to 50 minutes.
Okay.
But it just depends on your oven.
Mine's a hot oven.
Right. And this phyllo that we're using today tends to brown a little faster. So I'll show you a trick.
All right, let's get it in.
All right.
Here we go. All right.
All right.
Now
Great. So what I do is I set a timer for 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay, so. Okay.
Perfect. And then we're going to rotate it.
Oh.
And I'm going to set it for 10 after that. Just
Nice.
to
And keep
watch it in
checking.
increments.
All right.
And what I like to do is write it down because I'll forget it. So, yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, now we can take a break and maybe, would you like to have a drink?
Sounds
All
good to
right.
me. Sounds good, Jules.
I don't know if you know that Jamie, our friend, and
Right.
she was on before, she decided that every cooking show needs to have a signature drink.
Good job, Jane.
I
love it.
And so we got into having some ohi, which is, of course, I think it's called arak in Lebanese. It is kind of an anise flavored liqueur that we had growing up.
Well, I remember this when we were about 12, seeing it in my aunt's cabinet and maybe trying it.
So
unfortunately.
And my grandpa, when they would put it on a spoon and then they'd light a match to see how
Oh, wow. That's how potent it is. Yeah.
And so we would shoot it, and but another way that I learned to have it from my friends in Pennsylvania, my Lebanese friends, is like this. So you put a little bit, like a shots version, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm joking.
This one, by the way, is not homemade. I got this at Total Wine and Spirits, and it's a triple distilled, and it's really smooth.
Wow.
It's smoother than we
That's
had
good to
growing up.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's really
Back
nice.
in the day, they didn't have it in stores.
So, and if you like this, I will get you one.
Oh, gosh, you're so good.
As a thank you for coming on Jules' Armenian Kitchen. See, now look
so
how it gets milky. Isn't that interesting?
That is.
I know, right? And so you just you can water it down a little bit. And then they also put it over ice. And I wanted to show you these really cute. I got this for my husband for Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like for
I've
cocktails.
seen that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So one is big enough to kind of
Just plop one in there.
and each person has.
How cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty
That's
excited.
really interesting.
Yes, this was in his stocking. And
Oh,
he was
I love
pretty,
it.
He was like, oh, but
I've
then here
seen
I'm
those.
using it. Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right,
I
so
love it.
thank you so much for coming on
Thanks
Jules'
for
Armenian
having
Kitchen.
me, and thank you for keeping our heritage and traditions
Aw.
alive. I think that's so wonderful.
Thank you
Cheers.
to Auntie Carol.
Yes, absolutely. Auntie Carol. It's like Jaeger. Oh, that's
It's
delicious.
not bad, right? It's good like
That's
this.
really actually
It's good.
Licorice.
Do you like licorice?
Well, I never used to. Again, and you acquire things
Yeah.
when you get older. Your taste.
Yeah.
I love black
I do
licorice.
too.
Ooh,
Right? I knew
cheers.
you were gonna like it.
I do like
And
it a lot.
it is with the water.
Mhm.
It's much easier to drink.
Mhm.
It's not like ooh. You know,
really good.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Honestly, a dream of mine would be to learn how to make it someday. Because I border on obsessed with it.
Yeah,
like, I really like
well,
it.
I love it. I think that should be your next mission.
I
Put
know.
you back on the show and how to make this.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yes.
You know, I think it's illegal to make it at home, though, so we'd have to be in a distillery and properly
Illegal
ferment
if you need to sell it, but I think to enjoy it, who's going to
Yeah, right. I know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Who was I talking to? I was talking to one of my cousins, and I said, he said, oh, someone makes it. And I said, oh, great, can we bring the cameras out? And he was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't think
not.
Yeah. Should we check
Let's
it out?
check it.
All right,
Let's check it. Oh, it looks perfect, Jules.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah.
So you're going to take it out. We've got our cold or room temperature syrup ready to go.
All right.
And just kind of, there you go.
There you go. Okay.
And then what you never want to do is you don't ever want to just pour it on.
Okay.
You get a ladle.
Okay. Here, I'll take it.
Up there. You ready for the sizzle?
Yeah. Oh.
So you just pour it on.
Oh.
Like that. Too bad you don't have smell-o-vision, they always say. And you smell the butter. So now if you have a little left, some people like it a little drier or wetter. I just kind of go for it.
Full. I like
However
it.
you want to make it is.
Oh my God, look at that.
And there you go.
Oh.
And there is your finished product.
Are we going to serve some?
Yeah, and you know what's kind of fun? A little tip, if you're taking it somewhere, you get cupcake holders.
Cute.
And I love to get like the golds and the silver. It's a really nice gift too.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Here, take some. This is all the colors I have.
Let's grab a knife. So you take it.
Oh, that's a really cute idea.
It is, and to put on a tray, it's a darling gift at Christmas or
Very nice.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Look at
and
that.
during the COVID era where we do
See that?
Gorgeous, kind of individually packaged things, I think this is great.
Yep. So
Oh,
you
look
just
at
do that,
Oh.
and imagine that on a tray, and then just dig in. Here, I'm gonna give this to you to try.
Oh, thank you.
So you want to hear that crunch? What do you think? Good, right?
I love it.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you,
this is
Auntie
so
Carol.
wonderful. Thank you, Auntie Carol.
I know.
Wow, well,
So
I've had
that's
a
it.
wonderful time with you.
Yeah,
Thank
me
you
too,
so much.
Jules. This is so great. Yeah, I'm excited to we'll cook again sometime.
Let's do it again.
For sure.
What a fantastic day we had. I finally got to learn how to make this gorgeous tray of Paklava, courtesy of my friend Laura Folland. And we got to try a new way of enjoying ohi, my favorite and signature drink of the show. I hope that you'll be back because there's so much more coming. Remember, we're serving tradition right here in my kitchen, from Fresno to the world. Cheers.